So you're thinking of moving to Bossier City, Louisiana? In this video, we're going to show you around Bossier City. We will take you through some neighborhoods and show you some different price points so that you can see what might be within your budget. If you stick around until the end, I promise you I will share with you the best kept secret of this neighborhood that you definitely don't want to miss. And we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about living in Bossier City, Louisiana, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Bossier City. My name is Robert Batchelor with Batchelor Properties. We get calls and emails every day from people like you and you and you and you looking for help on making their move to Bossier City, and we absolutely love it. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Bossier City. Welcome, Bossier City, and today let's make a difference. All right, so on our last video, we did a tour of Legacy, super large subdivision in North Bossier. And today I want to go into the computer and take a look at the map and where Legacy is on the map. And we'll go there now so that we can kind of see what's around the area and what's going on. So please excuse, I got to put my glasses on so we can see. I'm intellectual, aren't I, at this point? All right. I hope y'all enjoy my jokes along the way. All right, now let's find where Legacy is. So over here, I have, let me move this over here. We see Legacy School is right here. And Legacy Subdivision is this area right here off of Swan Lake Road. Okay, so you see over here Kingston Road right there that we talked about earlier. And this right here is Benton Road, and here is Airline Drive. So, you know, this area right here, Swan Lake area, along the Swan Lake Road, this is more just green grass to be built, houses to be built on. We here in Bossier, we have a lot of room to expand and go on quite a ways to be a very large metroplex eventually over a period of time. Once people catch hold of the vision and more people find out about Bossier City and what a great place it is to live and where to live. All right, now, the thing that we, if you'll remember about the tour, was that in Legacy, this was the phase right here, Redwood Place, I believe is what it's called, which is the largest portion of houses in here because they are the smaller homes, 1,200, 1,300 square feet, but a little bit higher price on their price per square footage. I believe it was like, I don't know, 150, 160, something like that. 160, I think it was, because the middle one was 150, and then I think 180 for the cattail. So a lot of houses. I mean, it's just a big neighborhood, but it's a sought after neighborhood. Over here, this area right over here, tall grass and all. This area right in here is Belrose, which is still in Legacy. All of this is Legacy, and then you've got Redwood Trail. And then this is Belrose. And then right over here, just the smaller portion of higher priced homes in the 300 to 450 or higher range. And it's just one big circle there. But very nice homes. So in the mid-range homes here, are going to be in the 300s, 280 to 350, and then from 350 on up to 450 or higher. Here, I don't think they really have any $500,000 homes here, so it's affordable living in Legacy. And when you come in here around this way, around right in this area right here, they have a park, and there's I think you can, the pond, I believe you can fish out of it. Don't quote me on that, but I believe you can. And then there's a playground area there. And I'm not sure about walking trail. I didn't check into that, but this is nice, but it causes you to pay a higher $587 a year fee that you have to pay once in January, whereas most, I think, $350 for the other two neighborhoods that we looked earlier, that's in the same area. St. Charles Court and Kingston Plantation were at $350. So they don't, but the amenities are not as much as Legacy. I mean, it's really nice. You got this nice little long drive with trees lined up the way, and also, I mean, it has a grand entrance and you're set back and all. But it can't. It's a lot of the pros is that it's got a great school system. You've got Legacy Elementary, and then you've got the high school that's over here, and then further over on Benton Road, you've got the intermediate school and the middle school in Benton. So excellent schools. That makes it a strong pro. The con would be that it's kind of, unless you're in the front area. I think if you're buying in just to get in on the, just to get in the neighborhood for the school, which would be a pro. But the con part of it is you have to get a smaller house. You have to, live with 1,200, 1,300 square feet. And if you are a larger family, that's a tight squeeze. Now, if it's just a young couple, newlywed couple with no children, I mean, it would be like an apartment. I mean, you pretty much, and you're going to, your payment's going to be maybe a little less, I would think, than an apartment, because apartment living for that much space is pretty high. So I think you could be below that, and you're building equity. So that would be a good thing. So you just have to weigh your pros and your cons, and what fits your budget and your purpose. I think the thing that we have to be aware of is the fact that, there's a purpose behind every move that we make within our lives. And not anybody can tell you that, but that's why we ask a lot of questions when we work with families, just to find out, what are you looking for in the next 5 years or 2 years or whatever the case may be. Is this your forever home, or is this going to be, you're just passing through, type thing. So, and what you have to realize is that you're grateful for the time that house gave you, the memories that you made and what happened, in that place, and where were you at when that happened. Those are precious memories that you have, and that house afforded that to you. So you can't look at always the dollar figure or the, is this a good time to buy or not to buy? In my book, it's always a good time to buy real estate. You can't go wrong, even if it's on the high end, because if you hold on to it long enough, it's going to pay off. And so it pays great dividends to invest in real estate. And when we're buying our homes to live in as our primary home, not investment homes, but just our primary home, you look at it as an investment. So you go into this just knowing, okay, well, this, pros, cons here, and this good, bad, easy to get in, easy to get out. And I always, and this is what I always tell my clients, you won't, if you're going to pay the amount of money that you're paying, you want to, when you get off work and you come home and you pull up in the driveway, you want to be glad and proud of where you live. In other words, it may mean it does mean something to you. You want it to mean something to you. And in a 1,200 square foot house that you own yourself could be something that means something to you because your family's never been able to afford a home that they could buy. They rent it all the time. A smaller home in a neighborhood that you just kind of had to look over your shoulder or whatever. So that next step, that means a lot to you, and you're proud of your accomplishment and what you've done, at whatever level, whether it's over here in this 1,200 square foot home, or this 16 to 1,800 square foot home, or this 3,000 square foot home, whatever the case may be, each one being a step up for where you've been before, or what your family had, or what you had growing up. So every house has meaning. Every purchase, everything that you have has meaning of something of value to you. And so you just have to help us help you find what you're looking for. Now, the neat thing about Swan Lake Road is that with the congestion of Airline Drive, and then the congestion of Benton Road over here on this other side, is that you can take Swan Lake Road and go this way, and you come on around, and when you come on out, you'll come out over at I-220. And so that makes it nice. Let me zoom in and over a little bit. There you go. You see it coming on around and come all the way down to 220 here, and you could cut across then to Airline Drive, and you miss all of this traffic here, and you come back right on in where all these stores are here, and to be able to shop and come this way. And it's an easy way around. Not too many people know that it's available or there for you. So yes, that's a good back row to have there. All right. So we have a lot of things, same thing for all we haven't talked here lately about Risen Rock. Risen Rock Gym right here is a cool place to go. You've got the trampoline place is somewhere back in here. Where did that go to? I think it's further down on my map. But you've got with this loop that you have here on Swan Lake Road coming down, then what happens is you're able to get to all the places that you want to get to in an not long journey, you're not stuck in traffic and all those kinds of things. You got Target and Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Kroger, and all. It's just right here, right off of 220. And then, as far as airport goes, we're down this way. Let's see here where we're at. You find we're Shreveport, Bossier, there it is, Shreveport right there. And so our airport is right down here. Here it is, right in this area right here. So as far as the map goes, let me switch. As far as the map goes, then basically we're right here. This right here is the Legacy. And so you're going to, you know, come across and cut across to 3, hit 220, and come on down to the airport this way. So, all right, so you don't have very far, you know, so when you start to begin to look at it, because you can take this 220 loop around and hit 3132 and hit 20, and then you're right here at Monkhouse Drive at the airport. And you know, it doesn't really take that long because the traffic's not heavy like in your larger cities there. So but you have access if you work in Bossier City. I mean, you come just straight down here and be able to get in Bossier. And then if you work in the outskirts of Blanchard or out in Greenwood or Halton area is right in here. And then, of course, we got Benton up here. There it is, right up there. And then Mooringsport, which I don't know if anybody would be going to Mooringsport for work. Usually you live out in Mooringsport because you want to live in the country. Blanchard is getting a lots and Northwood Heights and off of 220 near this Lakeview area right in here, Jefferson Road, Page Road, and all has some good. This little area right in here is getting a lot of growth. And then Highway 1 coming up in here, all this area, Northwood, is having some good growth in it also. So there's a lot of circles that I'm making in this map, on this map, up in this north area. That's not to say that nothing's happening beneath Barksdale Air Force Base. Haven't talked a whole lot about Barksdale, but we have some very fine people who come to live with us while they are stationed at Barksdale, and we welcome them, and we very appreciative of their service to our nation and our patriotism of the fact that they are making America great by their service and protecting us and protecting us from the world that would be against us and not allied with us. Yeah, there's so many wonderful places within Bossier City and surrounding areas to live, and it's my job and my goal that within the next few months that I will travel around and get to as many neighborhoods as I can. And if I'm missing your neighborhood or you don't see it on my channel, just comment below and just let me know. Hey, what about my neighborhood? What about, and then give me the name of it. And then I will let you know when we're going to be heading that way and all, because I'm searching them all out to find them and all. All right, so that's all I have for you for Legacy, and I hope this helped you out tremendously, and that you are getting something out of our videos. And I'll comment below, subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll know when we put a new video out to see if we come by your house and come by and see your neighborhood and all. Well, until next time, I'll see you on the next video.